Agreement goes beyond compliance to alignment. Oftentimes, my thoughts anyway about agreement is God saying something and us accepting it. So God spoke to Moses and he was like, go in free, you got a problem with it, fix it. Basically. And it's like, you so sick of you seeing your people oppressed, run for office. Abraham, leave your nation, leave your country, leave your father's house. And what did he do? He left. So what does that look like? Agreement. God says something, he agreed, and he did it. And so we can look at this as different forms of, but obedience, and think that's the expectation that God has for us. There's more to it. Agreement goes beyond compliance to alignment. Parents, when you have children, if their room, let's say, is a mess, it's one thing for you to fuss and argue and remind and, take privileges and all this and stuff, whatever, until the room gets clean. They might clean the room. It doesn't mean that they're in agreement with you that their house should be up to a certain standard and then keep said room clean. Amen? All right? Those crunchy socks, it's not what I'm talking about. I shouldn't be able to hear your socks hit the floor. Anyway. Are there Doritos in here? Because it smells like Doritos in here. Anyway. But you get what I'm saying. And so compliance isn't the same as agreement. Agreement comes when they start to then not leave a dish in the sink. Okay? When they start coming home without you saying curfew is at. All right? So there's a difference between compliance and agreement. Agreement is when they come into alignment with what the expectation is. Do you know what? We're children of God. And so there's a difference between us being compliant and following the thou shalt, thou shalt not, thou shalt this, versus us coming into agreement, meaning coming into alignment with you have authority, you have dominion, you are the head and not the tail. You know what I'm saying? Moving in the power and the might of God to do the will of God. There's a difference. There is a difference. He's not going to miss it. So I used to wear that clock and I was, yeah, boy,